much so far with this city. This city is gonna grow little by little, and you never know what we would do next. So let's get this show started. And as you see, oops, just a little bit of trash issues. So we're going to... I'm thinking about maybe... we'll let that be. We're gonna grow this out a little more. As you see, it's already starting to grow. So I have to let it be. I want to start on this side. And as you see, we still have a lot to build. Like, right here is where we're going to put our farmland. So, while we start situating everything. And this I want to grow all the way down to here. Move it this way. So, we will, down the line. Yes, as you see, this we don't have to worry about. That little bit of edge right there, I'm okay with. So let's start working on the next part, like I said. It's over here we're going to work on. So we'll go to here. Boom. And then we're going down. Like that. The reason why I'm building it this far down is because we can do whatever we want with it. Now, as you see, this is all situated perfectly for us. We have all this area to work on. What I want to do is I want to do this. You'll see in a second. We're going to go to this, and we're going to do that. For this, we're just going to drag it up. Just so they have an entrance and exit there. And for the people out here, we're going to do what we did before. Go here. Boom. Like that. And we're gonna... Get it right. Boom. So that gives them an in and out right here. Because we're going to do a couple of them, but we're not going to do them all right now. And the reason why is because we're just going to build a little more over here. Now my next thing is to put circle here. Now the reason why I'm doing a circle, we're going to change that. The reason why I'm doing this is so we can build other things on top of this, so first things first, we're gonna go here. Come on. Alright. And we're gonna build another. Boom. And the same thing down here. We're gonna put yes, we're gonna put extra points on each one, but for now, you'll see what I'm doing with this. Screw it, we're gonna put it here anyway, just because we want to make sure they have all the ins and outs they can get. And the same thing up here, we're gonna do all that again. But we're gonna go here. Hold on guys, give me 1 second. So there you go. This is what I'm doing right now. We're just gonna continue to push one more row. The reason why I'm doing this is so we have every entrance and exit there is possible through the little bit of towns. Just like this one here. You can see it's still slowly building, and we're not rushing at all. So first things we need to do, as we always do, is we pipeline. So we go all the way up here, like that. Alright, then we do that. Or we can go in right in the middle. The only place that we need to cover is this over here. Now, if we want to cover the water, we can, but there's no reason to at all. See, look. Piping is perfect. So now, we'll do what we did before. We're going to always put one of these somewhere. I feel like on the outskirts is the best. Like right here, just do it. And the reason why I'm doing it like this is only because I want to make sure we have boom. And the same thing on this side. We'll throw all the way up here. Just give that nice coverage on both. And not like that, we're gonna do this. Boom. So they have coverage on everything. Okay, so now we're going to start throwing this in again. The only reason why we're doing this because we still have some gaps. We're not going to do the whole thing either. Boom, boom. I'm going to do 2 rows for now. If we need more, we will use more. And we're also going to throw right over here. We're going to do this. Right next there. This way it gives that coverage. And if they need to, they can come over here, go around here, go through here, go through the city. Now let's check over here and see how we're doing. Looks pretty good. There's really not many abandoned buildings. There's some with the garbage issues, but we're gonna have that from time to time. As long as they keep collecting and keep fixing it, we're gonna be fine. Alright, so now we're gonna go to the next part. We're gonna start putting in schools and this here. Throw this one over here. And throw the high school somewhere in the middle, so it gets all the coverage. That's what I want. So what we can do for this, for right this second, because we're not doing anything else, is we're gonna just boom. So that has coverage for now. This one we're not gonna put in just yet. I'm gonna wait. And this, yeah, same thing. We're just gonna wait on these two. I might actually put this if we can. That's university. We're gonna put it right on the outskirts. We know we're gonna have a little bit of issues with so that there. Boom. And we're gonna throw there. Alright. And now we gotta go throw some parks in here so they have at least something. Kind of like it right in front of the school. And then one last one, the neighborhood park. Okay. So now we can throw some more homes. Throw some of these here. Just a few. And this side piece we're gonna make it high inside. Okay. And then we'll go here. And the rest are gonna be houses. Perfect. Throw some next to the school so get some power. So now that's all starting up. It'll take a little while to get everything going the way we want to. Just have to be patient with it. So for now, we're gonna do this. Boom, just to give them a little love. This is already starting to build, as you see. And that's now has a little bit of power. We'll come back to this in a little while. I want to start building over here. We're gonna throw a dirt road over here. Oh, just like that. I don't like that, so we're gonna do it the opposite way because a couple large ones, like one more. That. Okay. What we're gonna do is switch this over. Upgrade it. So we're gonna need a few things over here, so first things we're gonna do is run the pipeline. Trying to see where it's coming from, so we can run it from here. Right there. Sometimes it gives me a little trouble with these controllers, but it's alright. Boom. Just like that. Make sure that's connected. Give as much love as possible. Like that. I love when it does that to me, but it's okay. Boom. Now that area is covered except this little road right here, because what we can do, if we wanted to, throw some shops or something there. So that full area is closed, done. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna do the next part. We're gonna turn this into a little bit of farmery. Just a little more. You can cover that a little bit, that's fine. That's it. Before we go any further, we're changing the name. So we're gonna change the name to Stream Farms. Yeah, I'm going a little easy with the names, but we're gonna keep everything simple. And that's it. So now we can start working on our farmery. Let's see how we're doing over here. Do we start building stuff? Slowly. One thing I didn't add, I want to add real quick because we're going to need it, is a couple of these. There we go. Now, because like I said, what we were doing, we're going to have to put some stuff here. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to throw a couple wind turbines in the middle right here. 1, 2, for now. Just to give them some little bit of energy. And we're going to throw one over here. Right in the corner. On each side. Just for now. Just so we can get a little bit of love here because we're going to need it. So while we start working on here, you guys will see what's going on. So we're going to have this right here. The reason why I'm putting it here is because this is the main building. Boom. This one here. Boom. We're going to start throwing a lot of these right down here. We're going to do the same thing each side. And boom. Now we can do the same thing here. The reason why I do it like this is so we can get a lot of stuff in. A couple around here. There you go. A couple of these little houses around too. Just to find boom. a couple on the outskirts. Like that. Throw a couple of those right here. Throw a couple of those here. We'll continue to do the same thing, so. We're just gonna build the biggest farm we can to get as much stuff as possible around. This has to go a little farther down. Boom. Continue to put it wherever we can. We're gonna find all the room as possible. Boom. Just gonna continue to throw stuff around. Then we continue to throw a couple of these here. Then if you have a little bit of room somewhere, you throw other stuff around. That. We could throw another one maybe, and that's not gonna work. See, we still have a lot more room to go. So what we can do is we're gonna throw some more going this way. Throw a couple, throw that one there. Throw that there. Throw a small one over in front of here. Maybe throw another small one around here. That's too small. We want to go a little bit bigger. If we can. There we go. That can go there. A couple of these small buildings around. Throw this here on the other side. Boom. Then a couple more of these things in here. A couple in the middle. Waiting for this. There we go. That goes there. Now we have a nice farm set up. We had to throw one more of the wind turbine here, so these guys get some love. Again, we need another turbine over here. We can get it right in the sweet spot. There we go. Throw one there. And we're not done yet. We had to throw a couple more in. Throw that there. Throw that next to it. Throw that there. And then after this, we have to set everything up. Maybe we could throw one. We'll have to throw a little one. Nope, we can't. That's how you do it. That's how you build your farm. Now you have to go to each one to set it up. So we'll go here. We're gonna do that. We're just gonna set them up. Just the way you set them up. Is what you want to get out of each one. So while everything's starting to work, it's gonna take a while too. You're just not gonna start right away. But if you can set everything up perfectly, you'll be fine. Give it a little. I knew there's gonna start being trash issues, so we had to do that. So first things first, we have to go recycling center. We have to put one in here, and while we're at it, we're gonna have to put some. Throw one of these here. Then right next to it, we can throw this, right? And because we're over here, we're going to throw a couple of these here. The reason why is because we need to make sure that we have no fires or anything like that. We're going to have we're going to have both. The headquarters here. And if we wanted to, we can build a little bit of housing area. So what we're gonna do is boom, boom, just a couple, just to give some housing in here so we have stuff. This thing needs a little bit of love, so we're gonna throw some electricity its way. This is good here. So far, we're doing pretty well. This is gonna take a while to build up, but we're doing that. What we're gonna do is we're gonna throw some big houses in. While we throw that, we're gonna have to put a little bit of education in too. So we're gonna throw this over in this corner right here. Throw this there. If we want to keep the university around, we're going to have to throw in a little bit of outskirts like that. To give them all the love they need to build. And then we're just going to upgrade a little bit because we don't need that's it. What we can do too, because we have it. Oh, we forgot one. Because we have it, let's go and throw just something for them to park. And we're gonna do one little bit more for over here, this area. That's it, boom. So now that it has water, that the farm land is secured. That just needs a little more housing, and it's starting to grow, but it's gonna take a little bit. See how our other stuff's doing. We have a couple abandoned houses, so we have to. Fortunately, we have to continue to decimate stuff. How we doing over here? Not too bad. This starting to build up nicely. Starting to look like we need also some more. As you see, some of this. Some commercial zoning. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have some commercials all the way down. Disney stuff, and that should do it for over here. This won't really have that much commercial zoning, but which is fine. What I want to do too is throw just one little strip here, and that's it. Just to give them some love too, and we're gonna throw 1, 2. That's it. Maybe a little more around here. They are gonna need stuff, so. Now, while we let that build, we're gonna let it go a little faster. Just so it builds quicker and does what it needs to do. Same thing with here. Just gonna let it build. Let it grow, see? There you go. Bookstores come in. Nice little tall buildings over here. We got an octopus. We got that. I don't know what they are. Got Pop Soda building. And that's what we're going to do right now. So next, you see all this area, we can do something over here. And look, they're starting to take our highways over here, which is good. That's what we want to happen. So now we can start doing stuff over here. Because there's not a big, huge forestry area, we're gonna have to put some in. So, we're gonna come over here. We're running not the best with money, but we can fix that. Because what we can do is we're gonna go here, go to info view, sorry, economy. We're making decent money all around. As you see, we're at level 2 housing, some level 3, or I mean level 2 I can't speak right now, but we're at the level 2 part. We're doing pretty good for our commercial zonings, and the housing, some of the houses were at level 2 and 3, so we're doing pretty decent. We haven't done the trade schools, the liberty arts, the university. Yeah, we'll start working on that soon. We need a tourism. We haven't made money there yet. The farming, we're starting to make money. And we haven't done any transportation yet, which we will start doing soon. We're not going to take loans out. Let's start putting some money back in here, just to 80. We want to make sure we can make some money, so we're going to move it up a little bit. I don't want to move it up too much because I want to make sure we have an education. We're going to bring it to 80. Also, let's see, the parks, we're not making a lot of money. The farming, we can bring it down to 80 also. Everything else we're just going to leave there for now. Taxes, I moved it up to 12 for each, but they're not really doing much yet, so we got time for taxes. So, we're gonna come over here. We're starting to drop some money. I know we're gonna have to let it go for a little while. So we're gonna have to come over here and just look at the trees and see which trees. There we go. We're gonna make it as big as possible, and we're gonna make all this. We're gonna do a few things over here. Not get too close to the farmland because we want to preserve our farmland. Okay. Farmland doesn't get touched. Because if we touch it, it's gonna lose its value and then we can't do stuff. So here, we're gonna do a few things. This right here, we're gonna make it a little longer. Massage this spot, because as you see, we're gonna make this little wooded area. We'll throw some trees over here. Just so we have some coverage, because in all honesty, noise pollution is big in this game. So, boom. Now we have coverage, and we lost a place already, so we're gonna have to just leave. We're losing places slowly because they don't have value as much as anymore, so. This is still growing. And I always have issues with that, even with everything going on. This is still going to be up there, so I'm just used to it. So remember what we did before. So this here. Do that. Go a little farther. And then we're gonna throw some little more trees there. Just to give it some coverage, because what we're doing here, you guys will see in a second. Okay. So as you see, this part right here is gonna be one thing, and the rest of this over here is gonna be something else. And we lost something, a couple more places. That's what this game is, unfortunately, sometimes happens. While you're working, stuff happens, so. So now, go back to the water well. We just do this for a little bit. This is the boring part of this game. This right now, this middle part, we're not going to worry about it for now. Again, that area there, we want it out. So we're going to add one more. Add over here. See? There you go. So now we're going to build our forestry. And we're going to put one more back here. We're going to keep it here for now. The forestry is not going to be that much, but we also have to add a few more things on the outskirts of here, which we will next. Let's build the forestry first. The same thing there. So we got to go here. We got to grow this here. We're just building our spots. And then again, we go change the name. We're gonna call it Stream Lumber Mill. Simple, easy. Stream lumber mills. That's it. Okay. So next thing you do, you start building there. Again, you'll put the first part in. I'm gonna put it right on the main street. And it's gotta say that. So what we want to do is do the same thing. We want to throw a little bit of love here just for those, and we'll throw some more in a little bit. So boom. Just want to build as big as possible. Use all the inches that you have. And you go again with everything you just did till you use up all your space. Make sure that you have enough coverage for everything. So then just have to find a few sweet spots for that stuff. Boom, just like that. You see that one's already have 4 stars. That's why you take your time with stuff. But then we gotta put the same things. We gotta go here. Where is it? Coming outskirts there. Of course, we gotta throw a couple of the police and a fire building, of course. Okay. Yep. That one might go, but that's not going, so we gotta throw... What we're gonna do... Gotta put one right next to it, just so it goes. And that's all you do, and then you just let it go. But now we're gonna add some stuff for each one. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna keep it balanced. This is the forestry. Okay, we're gonna throw one more next to it. Okay, and we're gonna do the same thing. You hear people complaining about the garbage. You just have to look. If you need to, you throw another one in. See where the garbage is piling up and throw it in. Fortunately, buildings are still getting destroyed. Nothing you can do about that. Workers are needing help. That's usually happens. We don't want to throw the garbage thing over here. We want to put it... And we do over here. We throw it a little farther down. Like right down here. Unfortunately, people will complain about garbage. It's part of the game. Oh, that's one thing that we didn't add. But there's a fire truck right there, so we're good. But what I want to do... is we're going to go one of each. Random skirts. There. There, just to keep them happy. And the same thing over here, we didn't get to do it yet. See, that's why that's going crazy right there. So let's do... same thing on the skirts over here. We're going to put it here. This is going to be for farming. Another one here. Because there's a lot of stuff we're going to put two on the other side. Farming. One there. Farming. I want to put a small one right in the middle of those. I'm going to say farming. This way it has storage for the farmers. So this can sell, because look at this. Just need a place of storage. So the crops are making flour over here, which is fantastic. So what we can do is we're going to throw one more building over here. We just have to find it. Two more buildings actually, so we're going to throw one here. Where's the other one? The bakery. Bakery will go over here. And what we're going to do, we're just going to check it. So only two things that we don't have is the paper and the plastic for that. We'll work on doing that. Over here, we have everything, so we're good with that one. So we just have to give it some Also some love. Boom. Just to give it a little extra juice on this side, we'll do the same thing. And because why not? We're at the point. Steel. We're gonna go look what it needs. I feel like if we put it right here somewhere, we should be fine with this one. And we're just looking to see what else we can use. Do on the outskirts over here, like that. The rest we'll just leave for now. See, the bakery is already producing stuff, which is fantastic. We let it take a while. So but this is built pretty nicely. What I want to do now is we're going to build this. The reason why we're doing that is because we're going to do something over here. Have to find it. This will be a nice little area for people to hike, people to go do stuff. And we know there's going to be water issues because we didn't throw nothing else out there yet. So now this is all nice little forestry area. The issue is too, as you see, we're starting to lose workers over here. So this might change over here. If we keep doing losing workers, we might have to start looking at education. We're doing okay over here. There's not too bad. Got a little fire going over here. Here comes a fire truck. Oop. Look at that. Beautiful. That fire truck's taking care of that burning building. There we go. Just what we wanted to see. We have to see who's the ones complaining. If it's not over here, I'm not worried about it too much. But it's really not, so. Boom, there. See no one complaining over here. Trash is there, but they're picking up now. We're good so far. The bigger cities, when you build it like this, they always have trash issues. Expect that, unfortunately. So now we can go back and do what we were about to do. Go in our parks. What we want to do is just build a couple different ways for people to walk. Not gonna build it too only because we just want to make a nice simple walk. They can go in the outskirts, they can go anywhere they want. There you go, just something simple. And we're gonna do here. Always throw a little more trees over here, which we will, just to cover it up more, because that's what we want to do. And that's it. Now we start throwing stuff around. So we got the little campground we want to throw somewhere like there. Throw them a couple spots. You don't want just one spot here. Tents. Maybe one more over here. Okay. Throw a couple of these around. You just want to put them wherever feels, wherever you want to put them, pretty much. Do a couple of more of these around. Okay. Again, you just want to make sure you have them placed for people, so if they want to camp out for the night, they can. Alright, a couple big ones now. I think they would go good there. A couple of observing grounds, so you want a couple also, so you want to put trying to get it right there. Maybe a couple more around. Okay, couple places. Around here, just a little. Got your campfire stuff too. A little tedious work for this stuff, but it's what makes the game so much comfortable to play. And again, more campfire stuff. Bam. Couple of observatory lookout towers. It's a nature walk, so you want to make sure you get a couple stuff around. One near the highway. Again, more lookout, smaller lookout towers, but taller. We don't have no fishing stuff, so we can't use that. And of course, you want to put a couple hunting cabins too. For the hunters around. Well, maybe a little bigger one around too, a couple of them here and there. One more here. You also got some boulders you want to put around. Then you got this stuff you can throw around anywhere you want. Just a couple around. You don't have to throw this stuff. But what I like to do is just those couple things around for them to use if they need it. And that's pretty much it. You have some outhouses here, you can throw some around. You're already starting to use it, and you gotta change the name of Ivy Park because that's not what it's gonna be, so. And the last thing, we're gonna throw a couple. That's pretty much it. That's how you build yourself a park, pretty much. We can move this up to 15 for now. And we'll change this to wilderness. The Stream Wilderness. And that's it. Not always gonna work up. We have electricity issues over here big time, so now we're gonna have to. Sometimes it happens. So we're gonna see if this works. We can also run a little bit of this. You want to make sure you get the power connected to where you need to go. Same thing here. All right. Wherever you can pull power from, first places that need it, do it. Alright, power's good. Fortunately, we're losing some more stuff, but doesn't mean it just shut down anything. We're just losing stuff, unfortunately, so we just continue to do stuff. Let's see how we're doing here. We're at 3 stars with the lumber mill. The farm, we're good, but we need to start building more. So we got some property here. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna build 1 line. No ziggy line. And again, we're gonna have to pull power from somewhere. So what we can do is, because this is, we have the wind turbines, we're gonna throw a little bit noise pollution over here, which is not upsetting. We'll see how that works. Oh, missed a little area, but it's right. We can always do this. Okay. And like I said, because we have that now, unfortunately we have a wooded area, but we can change that. We're gonna go here. We're not gonna use that part, so I'm fine with that. We don't need this part actually at all, so as long as we get it, we're also gonna throw some wooded areas in this little area too, so as before, we're gonna have to throw some schools. We have to throw a couple because it doesn't cover everything. You want to make sure you cover as much as possible. Put us right in the middle somewhere. I say here. We're gonna throw the university there. I want to also throw a couple community, like some different stuff here. So we're gonna throw a community school there. Library we're gonna throw in here also. That's gonna go over here. And it's asking for water also, so we have to do a few things, which is fine. Okay. Just in case we want to do something else here. I'm gonna do that. They're gonna complain here about water, so we want to make sure we cover all of our bases. Okay, we have those there. This building right here, we're gonna wait a while to use it. We don't need it right now, and I don't think we're gonna need it for a little while. We will get it though. We're also gonna do this because we need road maintenance around some places, so the one here. The one there. The one there. The one there. There we go. It keeps the roads good, it keeps everything good, so we're gonna continue to pause for now. Also throw them right in the middle because we need something for all these buildings to get it back and forth to there. Alright, and finally, this is just gonna be homes for now. And the rocks we're gonna keep there. We can do something on the outskirts. We can go. Like this. And yes, we can just take the rocks out if we wanted to. So any rocks we see, if we don't want the rocks there, like this one, we can just do that. Take the rocks out. Throw some of these over here. You're not gonna have a lot of building here, back here, but then finally we want to throw a couple of we can throw this there. Of course we're gonna throw one of the large ones in here somewhere, like say there. The neighborhood one we're gonna throw closer to the top, say there. We can always throw a basketball court around here. And the tennis court there. Throw it right there. And the vertical farm we're gonna throw right next to the other farm, so it's right there. There we go. Now we just gotta let it build. We're gonna put it big and just let it build. Go see how we're doing over here. We're starting to have little issues over here, so we're gonna have to start working on back over here. So what I want to do, like I did before. And the reason why I'm doing this is so we can do more trash. Just so we have it around. And then we're going to throw other stuff around here too. That's why I want it right there. And we're gonna, I know, we're gonna need water there too. And then we just bring this down some more. Like that. And there's also other stuff that we can put in here too. Alright. So we're gonna go another boom. Throw that there. Throw one there. One there for them. Okay. We're also gonna have to go and start doing other things, so we have a lot of stuff over here we can do, so we're gonna throw this here. Throw that there, throw another building there. That there. Maybe we can even throw this here so we have that. But what we want to do that gives it more coverage. And because we have it now, still don't see nowhere we can put this yet without taking stuff away, so, oh, right here. This building right here needs a little bit of You have to see. Oh, see? Same thing over here, so. That's another thing too. While there's a big storm like this going on, you don't want to have issues, so you always have to check too. Because we are good so far, I'm not really worried yet, so. But you always have to look, like over here, this is where we're not making that much industry work, so we're trying to lose our businesses here. Which is unfortunate, but it happens. Ow. We're good. And this is where, see, you will have incidents like this, unfortunately. Not the end of the world if we lose industry stuff. But on this note, guys, while we finish taking stuff out, but like I was about to say, on this note, while we look at this beautiful city in Streamline City, I will see you next time here on my channel, Kyle Wilfred, or Kyle Price Gaming. Talk to you guys later. Peace.